It's intense stuff. And each and every one of us must go through it. There's no other way. To go through birthing pains, to go through a total reset, there are things that are required, experiences, changes that we must go through. And you might have come across this message, and you're in a time period in your life where the ascension symptoms that you're experiencing, they are intense like never before. And in today's lesson, we're going to learn how when your internal frequency shifts and there is a period of time where your outer world, it's not matching, no longer will it match your new frequency. So we all have to go through this time period. I went through a time period that was earlier on my journey. That time period was not so great, and like I was in the unknown. And at the end of that time period, the transformation, leaving a matrix job and having a vocation, gaining my freedom back, doing things that are in alignment with my soul. I had to go through that period of time, being on the threshing floor, going through circumstances. I tell some of my friends, I've shared it here with the community before. I was like Dorothy in the Wizard of Oz, and the storm came in and it picked me up and it took me where I always really wanted to be. And then we stay at that level. This is what ascension truthfully is. So now we're at this new level, but now you want to level up. This is an exponential change, not just a little bit, little drips and drabs change. So our internal frequency, right? When you think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, like Tesla taught us, you start to understand this quantum shift. If you're tuned into this message, and there might be people in the world that think that quantum shifts it's no joke, bro. This quantum shift is no joke. You could write it in the comments if you agree with that. But your frequency has changed. My frequency has changed. This is something that the collective is going through in the now moment. A lot of you know the importance of this year, right? 2025, which is the 9, so it's 999. It's over, kid. Your old life ends. It must come to an end. Do you feel like you're dying inside? We all kind of feel like, oh, we're dying. We're going through the birthing pains. We're going through this massive shift, and it totally ain't easy. So your body might feel uncomfortable. I'll be discussing some symptoms that I've been going through. A lot of you also might. Absolutely, Darlene. You just feel like you want to crawl back into your shell. So we have a really powerful one today. This is live. So if you're getting this right now or on the replay, could you kindly click the like button? It allows others to get this message. It's our good karma, passing it forward, creating positive feedback loops, because every person, there's not one person, you can't avoid it. I've been sharing this for years, and every time we level up, you can't avoid it. You must go through it. The only way out is literally through. It was a video I did, right? Some of you saw that video. Some of you are new. Click that subscribe. I'll take you on a journey, kid. I'm going to take you on a journey. Your Uncle Mike's taking you on a journey now. We are on a journey, and the journey that we're on has twists and turns. This is not a trip. We're not planning. We think we have a plan. There's so many things, especially in the last couple months, of saying, what the heck's going on? But this, again, is the storm. The storm that I'm going through right now is different than the storm that I went through 2 years ago. So reflect on your life before we begin this today. Reflect on your life. Did you have a season in your life? You said, I went through this year. I went through this, 2.5 year window of time, and all of a sudden, it just was nonstop, all this chaotic stuff. But in the future, Remember, we're in the quantum now. In the future, you turn around, you look back at your past, and you say, wow, you know what? If that didn't happen, if this didn't happen, if all these other things didn't happen, I wouldn't have gotten to where I am today. And if you put yourself in your old, where you used to be in life, you will have a lot of pain because it's no longer in resonance, okay? The more conscious and aware you are, there's more pain. Carla Connects, thank you so much for the super chat. It literally is game over. Yeah, that level's over. So now that your frequency has shifted, my frequency, I'm conscious and aware, oh, this is what life is supposed to be. So many people have been going through this, especially since 2020. We started seeing in 2020. You started seeing this world for clearly what it is. And once you're conscious and aware of these things, then there's pain. You were numb to it. I was numb to things. There was things in my life. I was okay I could go back 10 years ago. I was living in an area, doing certain things. Now there's no amount of money that I could be paid to do that stuff again. Because that's the prison, that's the golden handcuffs, if you will. And now, so in the past, it was okay. You were comfortable under those conditions, right? You're going to learn a lot in today's lesson. You were comfortable under those conditions. These conditions, they're no longer tolerable. So that even though it's the same thing, all of a sudden, you feel the pain. There's a dissonance because now you know the truth. You feel the truth. This ain't truth. This is crap, you're saying, right? No, I can't tolerate this. Okay, so this is where what we tolerate is going to change. In recent times, right, and this is what I've been going through, there's been massive headaches. Okay, I'm not a person that gets headaches all the time. I've had in this past week the emergence of headaches, and it was really bad on the left side. I really don't take Advil too much. But all of a sudden, I had these very massive headaches, and this might be something that you have experienced. And Angela's writing yes. Sinden is writing ditto on the headaches. Let us know if you're experiencing headaches. And for me, on my journey, it was more on the left side, and then I felt it creeping up again on the right side. So I just took the Advil. I'm not big on taking Advil all the time, but sometimes these headaches that are popping up, there's much pressure in the crown. So start thinking about chakras. If you start thinking about energy portals, vortices, spinning wheels of energy, if you're new to this whole topic, you just, I'm feeling different. I don't understand what's going on. Is that you? So chakra doesn't mean spiritual wackadoo. In the ancient Sanskrit, chakra means spinning wheel of energy. So your spinning wheels of energy are being recalibrated. They're coming online. That's your connection to God, source, the crown. You could get the crowns going in the chat. Told you, the royal family is being activated right now. But it's not like I'm being activated. I feel like a superhero right away. You feel like poop. So and then I experienced. You have this riveting, I can't even really call it pain. It's like something that it's so your whole body is irritable. You feel agitated. You feel your whole body vibrating. Can't get comfortable. One of the nights in the past week, I just decided to sleep on the couch and not the bed, to sleep in a position because I just felt so much pain in my body. And again, I show up here every single day, and the world sees me. I don't care. I keep it at 100. A lot of people, maybe you're experiencing it. People will not realize the pain that you walk with on a daily basis. Because we're going through a shift. We must go through it. The only way out is through it. You have to go through it because you have decided, or you have, through your free will, your frequency said, I have upgraded. So your inner world has changed. That frequency has changed. That outer world, it looks not so great. There's a dissonance. You have to ignore it. You have to ignore it even if it's in your face. And those that are watching me on a daily basis to see as we go through this together, right? That's why a lot of people resonate with this channel and community, because we have real life evidence, firsthand experience. We're literally going through it. So I have to pull back. I can't look at things, even if it's right in your face. And I say to myself, Uncle Mike, how do you deal with the anxiety, going through all this chaos? And I look at it and I say, this is the sign that the massive level up like never before, because everyone that has ever gone through a massive level up like never before goes through this. There's not one person that has not. Okay? I know in the world, some of you know about the failing world that's out there, and some people might have done things to get ahead in life. But if you do it the natural way, if you do it the proper way, this is actually true ascension. You want to ascend. You want to ascend to a higher version of yourself in your work, in your job. Do you want to ascend to a higher version and level for your job, for your vocation, whatever it is in life? You want to have an actual relationship, not a bullshit relationship? Okay, you click the like button today. We got a lot of truth bombs. And this is where we at the point. We get in life, you have to listen to this very carefully. You have to say this very strongly. We get in life what we tolerate. So once our frequency shifts, I don't tolerate crap in my life. I don't tolerate narcissists in my life. I don't tolerate trolls in my life. I don't tolerate dirtbags in my life. We get what we tolerate. And when your frequency changes, this is as real as it's going to get. Once that frequency changes, you ain't tolerating it. You will never have a surface level relationship, friendship, people within your community. You will not tolerate it, because you have to listen carefully to this message. I know it's tough, but we got to be tough. We get in our lives what we tolerate. If you tolerate it, that's the garbage relationship. That's the garbage job. It's no good. But if you don't tolerate it, you have to go through this. That's your free will. You understand? This is your free will. AQ, thank you so much for the super chat. We are partying. I told you, ain't nothing but a party, kid. No, it ain't nothing but a party. Very grateful for the super chat, AQ. This is a concept you got to get it. You got to get this in the subconscious mind. You have to hold the frequency for a sustained period of time, even though you go through this period that looks kind of dark and good. This is not, gets real quiet. When you get real quiet and you look at the outer world and you get real quiet, you see, before, how you doing? I'm live on the screen. Before I came on this live stream, I was tested again. And I said, oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. When you look at these things, it's the sign. I know it sounds backwards almost. It's the sign telling you that you are going in the right path. That's why you must let go. If you didn't see my previous videos, you really should watch them, because we all must go through this and we must let go. And if you look at the outer world, it's gonna F up your frequency again. You can't constantly have your frequency get messed up. You're gonna see it, it's gonna drop your frequency. We get in life what we tolerate. When you are no longer willing to tolerate something, that is when life changes. People are going to say, you changed. I get this, right? Some people could be watching this. Some people could complain. They can complain to me on Facebook. Did you see my Facebook Live yesterday? We're growing like never before on Facebook. Hit me up on Facebook. Biggest Facebook conscious content creator. Watch that live stream. Okay? No, people are going to complain. Oh, you changed. You changed. Get the out of the way. Get out of the way. Tell them to get out of your way and get out of your way now. I got to go up, son. I got to go up, girl. Not everyone's coming with you. And then when you call people out, I've done this over the years. You want the truth? You hit subscribe. Hit subscribe if you want the truth to this, because that's all I have to do. I show up in the world. I show up as the king of kings of authenticity. People ain't going to like you. That's their narcissism. That's their trollism. They ain't coming with you. I must continue to keep going. It is the motto for the channel. Okay, my sister made these shirts. Her Etsy store is in the description. Support your family. Yeah, she's very creative, and you got to keep pumping every day. I'm pumping. There's a very special event on this channel tomorrow. It is amazing. Oh, it's happening. It's happening tomorrow. Click subscribe. Click subscribe because it's happening tomorrow. Okay? When God gives you the answer, that's it. You set the standard with God. That's the answer. Then you go. And we are going tomorrow, right? Go, go, go 3 times. We're going tomorrow like never before because something amazing is happening on this channel tomorrow. Yeah. When you are no longer willing to tolerate something, that is when your life changes. You have to know this. Don't worry about people out there that, be and complain about you. We have to go, go, go now. Get out of the way. Tell them, get out of the way. You're just getting in the way. Nally Arnutik. I hope I said it right. Nally, thank you so much for the super chat. I do play the trumpet. Divine Network. Hayoka Healing, Empress. Thank you, Empress. Empress, I am very prepared to deal the critical hit. I appreciate you. See, this is how we work together, Empress. I love you, Empress. I'm going to deal the critical hit. Yeah, that's what I'm destined to do. Pia, I love you. Pia writes, here for the truth bombs. Boom! If you're new, I drop truth bombs all day long, okay? And that's why we go through this, because we have to trigger people. We have to keep dropping the truth bombs. We drop them all day long on this channel, and we keep moving forward, and we keep going. That's how we have to live our everyday life. Think about it. When you are no longer willing to tolerate something, that is the time. That is the only time your life will change. If you keep tolerating it, why do I keep attracting the same people for the relationship? Why do I keep getting disrespected in the workplace? Whatever it might be. What are you willing to tolerate? And the second that frequency changes and you ain't tolerating it anymore, boom, that's the snap. That's the snap of obliteration. There is a shift. That's why there's people out there. It doesn't matter. People have been watching my journey for many years. Maybe you're new. I don't budge. I told you, a man of principle, a woman of principle, whoever you are watching, but a man of principle cannot be moved. You could write it down. We're gonna teach about it years from now because it's never gonna change. It's never gonna change. A man of principle cannot be moved. So what does that mean? It goes from not things in your life that you're creating, you're manifesting. This is the quantum shift. It goes from not should happen, it must happen. It must happen. Change your words. Not this should happen, this must happen. That's the do you feel the frequency shifts? You got to know the energy behind the words. Do you feel the vibes when I speak? Not it should happen, it must happen. Everyone's writing it today. It must happen. If you watch this, you write a comment today, thousands of people in the comment section will write, it must happen. Listen to these words. It's simple, but it's tremendous. Yeah. It's tremendous. Tremendous change. Not should happen. It must happen. And people might get triggered. People might get triggered by your strength. It must happen. Then, for those that have a personal relationship with God, if you don't have a personal relationship, I can't help you, bro. I can't help you. But for men like me, for women like me that actually have a personal relationship with God, you look God right in the face. You go out wherever your God time is. You see, I tell people, a lot of people are going to see me. Oh, it's coming, baby. They're going to see, look at the strength of this man, right? Again, I'm not the biggest guy in the world, but you better believe I'm the most powerful man in the world. You better believe it. And all the time that you say, oh, I spend the time in the gym to be strong. Oh, if you don't spend that time, you say, I spend an hour and a half in the gym training. I spend an hour and a half with God alone every day. You smash the like button. If that way resonates with you every day, you want to be strong? You want to be strong like your Uncle Mike? You spend an hour and a half with God every day. Don't get distracted by worthless women. I'm not talking about the divine feminine. You know the distractors. You know the Jezebel spirits. Don't waste your time with worthless women. If you are the divine feminine, don't waste your time with the beta boys. The beta boys. The beta boys. I take the pulse of society. I got to move on. I got to move on with my life. I'm on the most chill timeline. So I'm back on a dating sites, swiping away, and this is something I've shared with people. You are not to retreat from the world, but you must engage in the world. As I engage with the world, I get the pulse, and I read some of these profiles on the dating websites, and to understand some of the frustrations of women saying, "I'm not here to pay your bills." There's a lot of beta males out there. So now, if you're a woman that's out there, you ain't here to pay some loser's bills. Get up, start figuring out, go back to the beginning of the lesson. What are you going to tolerate? So for the women out there, are you going to tolerate a worthless beta male in your everyday life? This is what true ascension looks like. Ladies, get them the heck out of there. Get them out of there. And fellas, you're going to have the modern woman in your life? You're going to have, I don't know the answers. I just ask the questions. What are you going to tolerate? I don't tolerate crap in my life. And when you don't tolerate, you got to get this in your brain today. This is where the true ascension happens. When you reach this place where you are never going to tolerate it in your life, that frequency shifts, then and only then your life will change. You can't, and the moral of the story is you cannot be afraid to go through what your Uncle Mike's going through right now. I ain't afraid, son. I ain't afraid. You got to be so unafraid. Did you watch my documentary? A lot of people like that. I'll take you on a ride, right? You got to be ready to wrestle God. That's how you have to be. I know the weak beta males. Ooh, that's what differentiates sons of God to the beta males, ladies, so you understand the difference. When you get to that place and you're ready to wrestle God, watch that video if you haven't. It's very, and really spend the time, because that was just a stream of consciousness. I just went with that. Take you on a ride, it was wasn't that great? A lot of people like my driving videos, go to a location. Maybe we'll make that more. Standards, baselines. What are your standards? When your standards change, your baseline changes, then the outer world changes. Write it down. Get a pen and paper. This is the greatest YouTube channel that's out there. Conscious creation here. with real life evidence. There's a video that I did a while back. And this is where you have to get all these very tough concepts. These very tough, oh, they're so tough. They are. But this is it's a very, I don't want to say common or famous. This is a phrase that a lot of people know. And I did a video on this in the past. And this is the energy that you must embrace. Burn the boats. Do you know about burn the boats? You do it. I'll do it. I'll do it myself. That's what God taught me. I'll do it. Say F-U-C-K it and burn the boats. You burn the boats, son. You burn the boats, girl. That's what I do. I burn boats. Burn those boats. Burn the boats so you never go. So the concept behind that is, okay, in your mind, okay? You have to go all in. That's really what it is. This is a way of you taking ownership. Listen to the message. You taking ownership of going all in. Because if you burnt your own boat, you can never go back. Now you're there, and now you just keep going. Take that island. Take it over. Take it over. Take back control of your everyday life. Oh. No, but it's true, though. Take back control of your everyday life and burn those boats. The flames are rising in the chat right now. Think about that. If you believe in yourself, Sigma males like me, we're just wired differently. I know the answer. And I don't want this. I don't want that. I want that. That's what I want. That's what I burn the boats. Because men like me, women like me, I can't live in fake. I can't be fake. I can't be fake. I'm different than the society. Maybe you are the Sigma. Are you outside of societal norms? Here I am. I'm outside of societal norms, baby. Gilligan's Island. I love you, Midge. Suni, I don't know if you just came into the live stream, but yeah. And you'll feel your whole body, you feel, it's almost like you can't put it into words, but there's like pain riveting throughout your whole body because your internal frequency has shifted. And you're looking at your surroundings and you're like, this is no longer a match. That's a dissonance of frequencies. Quantum shifts are real. Burn the boats. The more conscious and aware, so that's where it comes to, Suni. The more conscious and aware you are of things, the more pain there is. Paul, what's your prediction? Pain. Yeah, Clubber Lang was right, Paul. I appreciate everyone being here. Thank you for stumbling in, right? Thank you, Keystorm. The more conscious and aware, because I lived through it all, and that's why people resonate with this. If you're getting me, and again, this is how I live my life. This is how I vet people, how I go for. Don't go to people that talk. They talk. Don't talk about it. Be about it, son. Don't talk about it. Be about it, son. And you're going to see this. They say they all talk. They all talk the talk, but do they walk the walk? Don't talk about it, be about it. I love you, Cristal. We're going to pop the bottle. We're popping bottles. Good. I love you, Cristal. Yeah, you got to be about it, Regina. You got to be about it. And my legacy, what I do here, all you need to do, like someone left a comment, it happens through osmosis. You being here, tuning in, and you You see how I live my everyday life. The things that I've done, you have to actually do. And this is really where we want to stay focused moving forward. Not accepting ideas blindly, but by personally testing and verifying spiritual truths. A couple of days ago, I did a very powerful video on spiritual derangement. Fake spirituality, fake spiritual gurus, they don't know crap, son. What differentiates, and again, what I want you to do is learn how to vet people. I'm not saying I'm the only one. People say, hey, he thinks he's... No, you have to know them by their fruits, biblical term. Know them by their fruits. Yeah. Can't run. You could run, but you can't hide now. You could run, but you can't hide. Not accepting ideas blindly, but personally testing and verifying spiritual truths. That's what I've done. And now I could come back to the people and I could say, this works and this is full of crap. Or this might be something that's good, but it's out of balance. And your Uncle Mike is here to put things back into balance. Like I've seen, and that's why, like, our Facebook community is growing like never before. Again, hit me up on Facebook. Check out yesterday's live stream that I did there. I like to get the pulse of all of you, and I see what people post. It's not just about me. It's about we, the people. We, the people. That's well, that's what it is. It's about we, the people. So I look through, I sort through, and there are things that are just, they can be good, but they're so out of balance. Way out there in left field, right? Those that understand baseball terms, they're way out there in left field, right? It's out of balance, and we need to restore balance. And that's what I'm focused on. On my journey, I do. And I'm here to tell you, it takes a lot of guts to do. Not just, oh, I read this and I'm gonna put a ring light on. I'm gonna go in front of the people now. You know what I'm talking about, right? You see him out there. This is why I keep telling people you must. Hi. Do you see me on the screen? Yeah, it's your Uncle Mike. Hi. You might say, Uncle Mike, how do you know all? How do you sort? How do you feel? How do you have your spiritual clairs up? Well, you're going to really have to detoxify the body. I see everything. And, watch my full playlist. People have asked. I did a lot of work, especially in the beginning of this year. I took this very seriously. You watch that playlist, Ascension Guide 101. It's right there for you. Got a question? Ascension Guide 101. I told people. I put that playlist together. I did that work. So regardless of where we go, say, how'd you do it? People see things blow up. Overnight success. Nah, son. Frequency shift. What'd you do? Ascension Guide 101. You watch that playlist. And then you go out. I know, and maybe you are a person like this. You go in a room and you can know that, okay, I'm going to stay away from that guy. I'm going to stay away from that girl. Okay, that guy I know is good. And you know. Get your clairs up, son. I got my clairs up, dude. Maybe we'll make another mug. Get your clairs up. Get your clairs up. Get your clairs up. You have to. These are things, again, when you start to understand the spiritual realm, not everything is physical. Reality itself is not physical. It's more fluid. It's about your frequencies. What are you tuned into? Get your clairs up. Just like those ascension symptoms, your frequency is changing. It's not so much a physical thing. You know, you bumped your head, you got a headache, or maybe you ate something that you know, made you not feel good. But the trillions of cells that you have with cellular memories, I left these answers. Autophagy. That's why I sat in the sauna. Did you see my sauna videos? I'm not in that season right now. I'm not called to do it. It's hotter. Right? My season right now is floating in the ocean, in the beach, right? Floating in the ocean, in the beach. But there was a season where I was really diving into autophagy. These are things that we have to do. Get the body prepared. Get the body prepared, son. Darlene writes, chillax season. This is my chillax season now. I'm chillaxing. And again, if you want to chill, that's all we're doing. That's all we're chilling. And the more intense that intense experiences that you have, you pull back. You want to chillax. What's up? See everything. Everywhere. Yeah, we have to chill. That's why we're the royal family. The royal family chills. Royal families don't bicker. You see some families out there, they bicker. I can reflect on my family. Like, a lot of things are very strange to me. You know, I've done videos with my sister, my relationship with my sibling. People, they can't get along with their own blood. That's their own sibling, and they're attacking each other. Maybe you've experienced things like this. I'm here to help you on your journey. We all go through something. We all have situations in our life. We got to chill, Midge, right? Are you really, Lisa? Lisa, you are a one of one. No, you really are. I appreciate that, Archangel. Now, we're all tuning in, and we're sending out a signal today. It ends today, 999, and our new life begins now. Send the royal family now. Now. As my mother used to say, not tomorrow, now. It ends today. Your old life ends today. It must end today. And something amazing is happening right now. Those pains that you have, that's something that's amazing. Your life getting all effed up, that's amazing. Well, this guy, he's telling me, this guy on YouTube, he's telling me, well, my life is in chaos right now, and it's a great thing? Yeah. Well, how do you know that, Uncle Mike? Well, I'll tell you, Light Warrior, because I lived through it already. Walk the walk, then talk the talk. Walk the walk, then talk the talk. I did it already. I know the answer. I know the answers. And when you know the answers, ready? This is where the frequency shifts. And now, I again, this is why God puts me through things that I'm not the biggest fan of. I'm just being honest. But you go through this, and it's about gaining your internal authority. I already know the answer. I know the answers about things. I will not tolerate the fake in my everyday life. I don't need to tolerate things. Everything I do, it's got to be at 100. Can't live a fake life. Got to live a real life. Got to have people in your life that enrich your life. This is so important. Everything you do, every person that you have in your life, everything that you do must enrich your life. I come on live, serving the people, doing a video, enriches my enrichment. So then when you're in a relationship, that person must enrich your life, not drain you. If you're a guy, I got the arm candy on. I got the arm candy, but she's draining the heck out of you, right? Ladies, I have someone, oh, so I'm not alone. But he was the beta male. And then you got to pay his bills like that lady wrote in the dating profile. I just speak the truth. I speak the truth of society. Okay, click the like button. I appreciate that. If you love the truth bombs, it's the truth. Ronnie, it's the truth. It's the truth. Again, when I present things, it's about a frequency. It's not about men, women. Everyone wants to divide and conquer. Take ownership of your life. Start taking ownership of your life. And the ascension process of this is your frequency will change. You go through these symptoms and oh my God, because that's not you no more. Even though those cells, that frequency shifted, it ain't you no more. This life ain't for me no more. I can't be here anymore. I shared with our Patreon community, I just had this feeling I can't be here anymore. And it's very difficult to live on a daily basis in that. But don't worry. When you see all this chaos, you know that that is your confirmation. That is your confirmation. These ascension symptoms is your confirmation that this is happening. That this is happening. That's how you navigate the quantum. That's how you navigate the quantum. Things don't, it doesn't make sense rationally. Say, oh, it's crazy. It's not this is not what wait, but wait, there's more. No, but wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is. It really is. Listen, and again, I get frustrated and aggravated, just like all of you. But I can be real about it. We all must go through it. And this is how, because it is so overwhelming. You look at it, I laugh at it. Laugh, clown. Laugh, clown. Oh, come on, laugh. No, I laugh at it. I laugh at this. I laugh at the clowns that try to, oh, I'm going to trigger him. Oh, I'm going to, oh. Daddy's home, dirtbags. Daddy's, how you doing? No, it's true. You might go through this too. I laugh at them. I laugh at them. Right, Frank? I love you, Frank. Beth, I love you, Beth. So this is where we are. These are the symptoms maybe you're experiencing. So yeah, what's meant for you, it's a vibrational match. So comment down below. Are you seeing these things? Again, and you might be feeling this. Know that this is like, it's like the pulses. It's the last, few minutes of kind of testing you. It's testing you. You got to look right at it. You got to laugh at it. Pull your energy back. Maybe float in the ocean. And you never know what floats from the ocean. You never know. You ever see like driftwood just drifting around? Just drifting down, just floating down. You never know. But I'm here to tell you, you will not experience these things if you continue the loop. Spiral, don't loop. I hope that helps you. Facebook, TikTok, Patreon, Instagram. All the links are in the description. I'm grateful for the community support. And sharing is caring. Share this video today. Go to the channel page. Check out the videos, powerful YouTube shorts as well. And never stop. Never give in. Just keep going. And people, things, and situations, they're not ascending with you. And that's cool, bro. That's cool. That's cool, bro. We'll make that. Shalom, Drake, Scott Drake. It's good to see you, Scott. Soulstar, I appreciate everyone being here. Vivica, Carla Connects, John Pierre, BC. We are blowing up like never before. Jen, Indigo, James, Key Storm. Oh, the Key Storm is here, baby. So I really do appreciate all of you. And it really is about the community. Let's keep it authentic. You, every time you support, the liking, whatever you do, you allow these words to be authentic. Be authentic. In a world full of fake, have the courage to be authentic. And I will every single day, no matter what. Even if it triggers people, even if people don't understand, I gotta keep it at 100 every single day. I love you. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, just keep going. Love you all. Bye for now.